Paris, there is already something so familiar about this city. You've seen it in the movies, read about it in books, maybe you've even dreamt about it. But nothing quite beats your first sight of the iconic Eiffel Tower, the Arc de Triomphe, or taking your first stroll along one of the famous boulevards. Paris is everything you've imagined and a little bit more. This week, we're travelling with Scenic, exploring two of the great cities of Europe, Paris and Prague. Both cities are offered as extensions to Scenic's wonderful European river cruises, the ultimate add-on to a holiday in this part of the world. Of course, when in Paris, the iconic tower is the first port of call for tourists, and she's every bit as impressive as you could imagine.
I mean, it's the pride of France, you know. And the engineer Eiffel was one of the best engineers in the world at that time. He was working all around the world.
Back in 1889, when it was first built, the locals weren't too impressed by this towering steel structure. But over time, it's become as admired by the French as it has by the rest of the world.
It's not just for the tourists. I mean, all the French from the provinces, they always want to see the Eiffel Tower when they come to Paris. Yeah, definitely. And though it was built in the 19th century, it's still the highest structure of France.
Despite being the capital and largest city of France, the must-see attractions of Paris are compressed into a fairly compact area.
So you know our famous Napoleon?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah? Well, this arch, they wanted to do like the Roman emperors, building Arc of Triomphe to commemorate their victories. He never saw it. We still decided to build it.
The Arc de Triomphe stands proudly at the end of the most famous avenue in France, the Champs-Élysées.
We say it's the most beautiful avenue in the world because the perspective, there is nothing else like that in the world, really. Huh?
Yeah, why is it so famous?
Well, you know the famous Louis Vuitton?
Oh, yes.
They were the first to come on the Champs-Élysées, and after them, it became the fashionable avenue for all the rich people, because the first shopping centers of France, they opened on the Champs-Élysées. And mind you, if you didn't know, a shopping center, this is a French invention.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course. The buildings all around the city are breathtaking, but so too are the parks. And Luxembourg Gardens is the most famous of them all. This is a really beautiful garden. Has it always been used as a green space?
Well, actually, not always. You see at the very end, there is this wonderful palace. It was built by one of our queen, Mary de Medici. She came originally from Italy. Then it was transformed into an hospital for a while, then a bunker, then a prison, and today this is the seat of the Senate. That's the second chamber of the French Parliament.
Like most European cities, Paris comes to life after dark, and Scenic have you covered with a ticket to the hottest show in town. The Lido has been a fixture on the Champs-Élysées since the 1940s. Scenic free choice dining gives you the option to experience dinner at the Eiffel Tower or dinner and a show here at the Lido. We're lucky enough to be taken behind the scenes to meet fellow Aussie and principal dancer at the Lido, Leah Dominiak. Is it the ultimate to be here on a stage in Paris?
It's honestly a dream come true, and it's not just any stage, it's the Lido de Paris, and it's a stage full of history, it's a mythical stage, and it's honestly amazing to perform to live audiences every night.
Leah, this is fabulous. I feel like I'm in like a little girl's dream. Like all these colours and costumes. And this is just a very small taste.
A million plumes, rhinestones, Swarovskis. It's very extravagant.
Stop. How do I look? Look, if anyone, you know, if you need someone to fill in,
We know who to call.
call me. Got you
You
covered.
look gorgeous.
The feathers and sequins and glamorous costumes are designed to create a feeling of splendour and captivate the audience. And it absolutely works.